Hi, this is my ideal diet for building muscle and lose fat that made me go from a fat chud, like a overcooked sausage, to a fucking jacked looking Chad. Like this diet has genuinely helped me to transition from here to here in a couple of years. And I'm not here to debate which diet is the best. I'm not here to debate what macros are the best. I'm just here to tell you what worked for me and what gets me the best performance, pump, and the most amount of muscle possible. Okay, getting the masculine V taper, as you know, which is the most attractive part of a man. So let me just tell you the diet that gets you there. Perfect macro split has 0.8 to 1 grams of protein per pound of body weight. This can be 0.8 to 1 to be more exact. This is the lowest amount of protein that you can eat to build muscle consistently on a bulk. So 0.81 to 1 gram of pound per body weight of protein. Anyone else who tells you more than that is just trying to sell you protein powders. Yes, and just protein snacks and like the overhyped protein yogurts, everything else. They're just trying to hype you up to sell you more. If anyone else tells you more than this. 0.3 grams per pound of body weight of fats, because if we go over than this, our fats are too high, and when you eat dietary fats, it gets stored in your body more easily. So we want minimal amounts of fat so that our hormones don't get dysregulated and we don't feel bad about ourselves. So 0.3 grams of fat per pound of body weight. If testosterone, if you want to increase testosterone, you would go higher than this, but we are here to maximize our body transformation journey. We are not here to maximize testosterone. We want this. We don't just want high testosterone and look like shit like this. We want high testosterone and look like this. So please just fucking listen to me and have this much amount of fat. This is the minimal amount of fat that you need to have if you want a good looking body. 0.3 grams per pound of body weight. The rest of the calories you have will go into carbs. Why carbs are important? As I've talked before, carbs are glucose. I can't write today. Carbs are glucose and will be used as a form of energy for your muscles and brain. Yes, and they also are made into glycogen, which are stored in your muscles and which retain water, allowing you to have bigger and more plump muscles. Okay, bigger and more plump muscles when you have higher amounts of glycogen in them. So how do we decide how much protein and fats to eat? Okay, so suppose a male is like 80 kilograms, approximately 176 pounds. He would have, from the scale I've given you, 140 to 176 grams of protein in his diet. He would have, according to this, 52 grams of fats in his diet. This is the minimal amount of fats before he starts seeing uh, lowering of his testosterone because of low amounts of fat. Bodybuilders can go even lower, but I'm just trying to give you the like most optimized amounts of fat so that your testosterone is good and you feel good while also having as many carbs as possible for actual good performance. The rest of the calories that he has, depending on a maintenance, bulk, or a cut, will only go towards carbs. So the basically what I want to say that whether you're on a bulk or a cut, the only thing that should change is the amount of carbs you eat. The only difference in calories that you have, plus minus 300, 500, whatever, should only come from the amount of different amount of carbs you're eating. And maybe on a cut, you can lower the amount of protein you're eating, so you can sacrifice some protein to get in a deeper calorie deficit so that you lose more fat. Okay, but just change the amount of carbs if you're going from a fat cut bulk to a cut. Okay, just change that. That's easy. If you want to gain muscle, just shut the fuck up and bulk. Anyone else who tells you that, oh, main gain, oh, build muscle while on maintenance is just telling you that, oh, you want to waste your time looking the same and not building any strength? Yeah, then maintain. If you want actual fucking increase in strength, if you want actual fucking increase in muscle mass, you just want to look bigger, you want to hold more water in your body, you want to be fucking thick and shit everywhere, you want to increase in size in 1 centimeter in all areas of your body, like from your neck to your toes. You want to increase in size, right? shut the fuck up and bulk. How? 2 to 300 calorie surplus. Suppose we determine your maintenance. Go on a maintenance calculator online, search it up, put in your weight. Weight is this, pounds is this, and your height. Suppose this guy is 180 centimeters, kind of short. His protein will go from 0.8, like this is the numbers from earlier, and the rest will be carbs. And if you put all of these numbers in there, like the body weight, height, etc., and his age and the amount he trains, the calculator will give us this amount of calories for his maintenance. And if he wants to bulk, he'll just shut the fuck up and he'll put extra 300 calories of carbs. Where can these carbs come from? They can be fruits, rice, potatoes, oats, anything that you like. Okay, just try to include carbs from whole foods. It's okay if you want to eat some junk and count your calories from there. It's fine. Once a while is fine. And if it helps you to actually stick to a diet and not overly binge, have some junk in there. It's okay. But I would just suggest to have your calories from whole foods like fruits, rice, oats. I like croissants sometimes, so I'll include them in my bulk or cut. Just maintain, just adjust for your calories, right? So if you want to get bigger, which you should in the first 2 to 5 years of lifting, just focus on getting bigger. It shouldn't even be five years. Just make it like 2 to 3 years of lifting. You're pretty skinny, you're pretty fat, you don't even have like muscle on you. Just focus on getting bigger. Okay, 2 to 3 years, focus on a bulk if you're really skinny. But if you're like really fat, like I was, really fat, I was just focus on losing body weight first, but still maintaining my protein around here and my fats around here, and really just cutting down on carbs to come down to a low body fat percentage. Because what happens even if you go for a bulk at this point to here, your metabolic system is so fucked up that the carbs that you do eat are just stored into like boobies. No wonder why I got bullied. It's fine, whatever. Looking back, I feel like they're just kids. I don't really have anything for, and if, I don't really blame them. Okay, I would bully myself too. Fine. Yeah. So if you at this point just focus on cutting down carbs, maintain protein and fats this much amount, and put the rest in carbs. If you don't know how to count your protein or fats, just download MyFitnessPal. It's the best app on the planet. I use it consistently every single day because my meals are not so consistent that I can just like make a meal plan and stick to it. I'll just log every single thing that I put in my mouth on MyFitnessPal. No questions asked. Okay, this has to be done. Get a kitchen scale. Okay, kitchen scale is like a scale for your food where you just calculate or just like figure out the grams of the stuff that you're eating. Suppose if you eat like a 200-gram banana, you put it into MyFitnessPal. Okay, I ate 200-gram banana for breakfast, and they'll tell you how much carbs is it, how much protein is it, how much fat is it. If you eat a steak, put in the MyFitnessPal, it will tell you how much protein is it, and so you are able to hit your protein goals basically. Easy as fuck. Basically, everyone knows this. If you want to lose fat, like I wanted to over here, what I would do here is like I would shut the fuck up and cut. And okay, the goal of the cut is to maintain strength while losing fat. Why do we maintain strength? Because we want to preserve as much muscle mass as possible while losing fat. Good. Which will make us look fucking good in pictures and look sexy on Tinder. Cool. Shut the fuck up and cut. How big should your cut be? Should be like 300 to 500 calorie deficit W, easy as hell. If you're this much weight at this much height, you can go down to 0.6 grams for protein of like 0.6 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Like research has been shown that you will able to build muscle as low as like 0.6 grams per pound of body weight for protein. So I would be more lenient towards cutting down on protein as well. Okay, protein becomes like less useful when you're on a cut because you just want to maintain your muscle mass, not put on muscle mass. So I would go down to as far as like 105 grams of protein. Like if you just hit 100 grams of protein while you're on this like cut, if your maintenance is this much, I would be happy if I just hit 100 grams of protein. But If you want to, I don't know, maximize protein, actually, if you just aim for this, you'll have better progress. Why? Because when you cut down on protein, you have less pressure of yourself to actually, log in your protein as much, and you don't need to eat as much. When you don't log in your protein as much, you'll just end up eating less. So, well, usually what happens, right? I used to have like, 200 grams protein on a cut, right? What would happen over here? I would eat a lot of chicken, and since I'm a fat bastard, I usually want rice with my chicken, and I would add in more rice. What happens? Yeah, I'm not in the calorie deficit anymore. Since I want to hit 200 grams of protein per pound, so 200 grams of protein for myself per day, it was hard, and it was hard to do it with the rice, and I would just eat the fucking rice. Now I'm not in the now I'm not in the calorie deficit. So aim for low amounts of protein. It's okay, 0.6 grams per pound of body weight when you're on a cut, because you just want to maximize fat loss and just fucking you only care about muscle to the point that you like look good and you feel good in. So maintaining strength, maximizing fat loss. The rest of the calories we go into carbs. Easy. So if your maintenance is 2700, remove like 300 or 500 at the start of your cut, because when you lose a lot of weight at the start of the cut, it feels really good. You feel happy. Why? Because there's a psychological boost that, oh, the scale went down. Oh, you and me know that it's just body weight, body water weight. Okay, you and me know that. But you just feel like psychologically, or W. So you feel better, you stick more to the cut. That's why when you hire a personal trainer, he'll give you a more aggressive calorie deficit at the start of your program for you to get a psychological win so that you invest in this message more. So I'll just basically tell you to do the same. Have like a 500 calorie deficit at the start of your cut. Come down to like 300 calorie deficit if you like feel really fatigued and burnt out because of it. But this is like W advice coming from me. And if you gain any fucking value from this video, I want you to just check out the links in my description below. The first link is you can book a literal call with me and I'll just help you with this. Like, I'll basically instead of you doing it for yourself, I'll do it for you for free for our call, and is the first link in the description below. The second link in the description below is like my course where I'll teach you everything that I know about from getting from here to here as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible, while so that you look good, feel good, and get the attraction from women that you want. Easy as fuck. And in the third link in the description below is like basically my workouts. It's basically my workout routine that I did to like get from that to over there. You can just either buy my coaching or not buy my coaching, either just book a call with me and I'll teach you the workout routines, or you can just buy the workout routine by itself. It's like genuine fucking value in there. You're going to eventually want to hear from me and buy my advice. Like fucking why are you procrastinating? Why might as well check it out, like genuinely. So that was for cut. Remove 300 calories from carbs or protein if you want to hit your calorie deficit, and that's easy as fuck. That's the cut. And keep removing calories until you reach your goal body weight. Suppose here I was 80 kilograms. This is hypothetical. 80 kilograms. And if I want to get smaller and lose fat and get to 70 kilograms, if my weight loss stalled with with 27 minus 24 minus 300, sorry, will give us like 2400. If my weight loss told and I only reached like 75 kilograms, I would remove more calories from it, or increase the amount of cardio, or increase the duration of the cardio that I'm doing. Easy. So that will allow me to burn more calories and first of all eat less calories so I could burn more fat to reach a lower body fat percentage, and adopt this mindset, like out of the mindset of a model, like, it's okay, you lose some muscle mass, you're not a total fucking big bodybuilder, right? It's okay to lose some muscle mass while you're on a cut, okay? But just try to fucking maintain your reps in the gym, maintain your strength in the gym. Adopt the mindset that it's okay to leave some food on the plate. It's okay if you're full and you don't want to eat anymore while on a cut, which is weird because you're satiated, even though you're in a calorie deficit. it's okay to leave some food on the plate. Like, I don't know. I'm like a traumatized little hungry child, so I'll eat everything on my plate. Like, I don't know. I'll just do it. So I've adopted the mindset myself that it's easier for me to lose fat if I just leave some food on the food on the plate and it's chill. Okay, I'm low cortisol about it. Doesn't matter. So that's a cut to lose fat. And with cardio, no one taught me this, and I had to figure it out myself. But do as much cardio as you consistently can do because it's the best fucking thing in the world. Doing more cardio will make you healthier. Doing more cardio will make you leaner. Have you seen the physiques of like David Lade, Matt Does Fitness? Yeah, it's not that they have high amounts of thyroid that their metabolisms are faster than yours. It's just that they do more activity. Okay? It's just the fact that they do more activity than you. They're not sitting around playing 8 hours of video games. They're not sitting around wanking off to Pornhub. They are going outside, getting their walks done after meals, getting their hydration done, just walking about, fucking running everywhere, doing BJJ, doing boxing, doing as much activity cardio as possible consistently so that they actually are able to lose more calories and lose more fat. Easy. So why, even if you're on a cut, even if you're on a bulk, do as much cardio as possible. My mistake while on a bulk was that I did a dirty bulk like an idiot, and I spilled over into fat. I gained a lot of fat. I became a chud while I did a bulk. Spillover. Dirty bulk, actually, not just a bulk. Dirty bulk with minimal amounts of cardio. I spilled over into fat. Duh, that was going to happen. So even if you're on bulk, do as much cardio as possible that you can do consistently. If you can do 2 hours of cardio every single day consistently, do that. If you can do 8 hours of cardio consistently every single day, do that. Easy as fuck. Ooh, cheat meals, the favorite part of the week. Do them once a week. You can splurge out, like you can just eat as much fucking ass, as much fucking junk food as you want once a week. And yeah, but if you want to save yourself from total self-destruction, I would say have like a high protein meal. Have like a high protein meal just before your junk food meal because protein just satiates you more. Have a high protein, high fiber meal before that, and both of those things will satiate you from total fucking destruction. High protein, high fiber. This could be like just oats. Oats is high fiber, and oats and chicken, oats and lean chicken breast. Okay, you get the fiber from oats, you get the high protein from chicken, making you satiated, and I don't know, it'll just make you less hungry, less amounts of ghrelin, so that you actually eat less on a cheat meal, and try to avoid these things on a cheat meal. What I've read from books and my own experience is like fried foods. Just try to avoid these things. Yeah, fried foods, a lot of dairy. You think like this is just fucking basically elements and everything, but don't have a lot of dairy on your like cheat meals because it will make you high fat because dairy is basically high fats, high carbs. What is dairy? What is milk? What's in there? Lactose, which is the high carb sugar, uh, uh, and fats, which is just basically high carbs and high fats trigger your brain to think that, oh, this is really good source of nutrition, eat more of it. You will never stop being hungry on these things, high fat, high sugar. And basically, most junk foods are made in such a way to be high fats and high sugars. That's why I tell you to have a high protein, high fiber meal just before your junk meal, or just before your cheat meal, so that you actually don't self-destruct totally and reset all of your progress. And yes, that was mostly it. But bro, if you have gained any value from this video and want my personal one-on-one help, look at me. If you want my personal one-on-one help on your aesthetic body journey, click the first link in the description below. You can just book a free call with me and I'll design this every single thing down here just for you. Who else is doing this nowadays? Fucking no one. And if you just want my course, it's the second link in the description below. It's like 10 on 10 value. Everything that I know about diet, fitness, training, sleep, everything, every single thing, it's in there. in the second link in the description below. Or if you just want my workouts, is the third link in the description below. But enough of selling out. Thank you so much for watching.